Go get Floyd. Floyd. Get
I'll drill y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
Oh my God, man! Jesus! Yada, yada, yada. Da, 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 da. I'm on X. I'm saying this. I'm gonna take my ball and go home. I ain't gonna do this no more.
This is like $5 million watch in a $5 million car.
Oh my God, you have 10 million just...
Look at that. Where's the camera?
We need security though, bro.
You know what I'm saying? There's always a possibility with that. Yeah, he's saying that his fights ain't fixed. I get it. Hey, open up them books. We want to see. We want to see. Give me them contracts and not them fake ones. No, we don't want to see the fake ones. We want to see the ones y'all signed on the day. Yeah, not them fake contracts. Yeah. You prove your innocence and say that it ain't fixed.
I think it's ridiculous. Jake Paul's taking the like he always does. Just from saying I'm going to fight AJ tonight, fighting Gervonta Davis, who's 100 pounds in weight lighter. 100 pounds. Weight divisions in boxing are split up, some of them, the lower weights, by 3 or 4 pounds. All I can say about Jake Paul fighting somebody half his size is he's a bully. Why are you fighting a guy half his size?
Jake Paul has done it again. Just weeks before stepping into the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis, the internet's favorite controversy king has found another way to keep himself in the spotlight. This time, he's aiming his jokes straight at none other than Floyd Mayweather. The stunt immediately went viral and proved once more that Paul is a master at blending boxing with entertainment.
Would you fight Jake Paul?
Everybody wants to fight Jake Paul because they're all trying to get the money, aren't they?
Well, of course. If he said, look, it's 20 million, let's get it on.
Well, 20 million is a whole lot of money. For me, I want to unify the belts more than anything else.
How long would it last if you fought him in a ring?
Well, I'm a lot bigger than Jake Paul.
It all started when Paul came across Mayweather's private jet. Instead of staying silent, he mocked the boxing legend for flying in what he called a small jet with only 6 windows. Paul then turned the spotlight back on himself, bragging that his own jet had 14 windows, flexing his wealth in the process. It wasn't about planes. It was about humiliating Mayweather and reminding the world that Paul knows how to make noise.
Floyd, I thought you had a big jet. 6 windows. Try 14.
For Jake, trolling has become part of his brand. Ahead of his fight with Davis, he's ramping things up with over-the-top stunts that keep fans buzzing. Another wild moment came when he used AI to edit footage from his face-off with Tank. The altered video showed a bizarre kiss scenario paired with Paul's playful claim that he would sweetly hunt his opponent. The clip was strange, shocking, and hilarious all at once, but most importantly, it kept the hype alive. While Jake was doing everything possible to stay viral, Gervonta Davis decided to grab headlines in his own way. Out of nowhere, Davis shocked the boxing world by announcing that he would retire after his fight with Paul. Even more surprising, he went as far as to declare that boxing itself is dead. His posts online quickly spread across every sports page, leaving fans stunned and unsure whether he was serious. This sudden declaration hit hard because Davis isn't just any fighter. He's a pound-for-pound talent who has built a reputation as one of the most dangerous knockout artists of the modern era. His speed, explosiveness, and finishing ability have made him a star, yet at the same time, he has faced criticism for not sharing the ring with top names like Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, or Teofimo Lopez. If Davis really does walk away now, his career will be remembered as brilliant but incomplete.
Let me tell you something that you either don't know or not willing to admit. After November 14th, there is a huge possibility that Gervonta Tank Davis will be the biggest name in the boxing world. And number 2, he could quite possibly be every boxing fan's hero. Though Jake Paul is definitely appreciated by the boxing world when it comes to what he is giving to the sport, especially women's boxing. But Jake Paul, the fighter, people are over him. And if Gervonta Tank Davis stops that, knocking out Jake Paul, he will become a boxing hero. Because Gervonta Tank Davis is not only a real boxer, he's 5'5". He's a light. Let him knock out Jake Paul, give him Bambi legs, or knock him down.
The possibility of retirement hasn't stopped him from training, but it does add drama to the Miami showdown. If Davis beats Paul and then leaves boxing, the fight instantly becomes historic. For Paul, it means his name will forever be tied to the final night of Tank's career. That storyline alone has fans arguing across social media, debating whether Paul has any chance at spoiling Davis's farewell.
Gervonta, you're having a temper tantrum. You're having a damn temper tantrum about this fight because you don't feel good about it. Or exhibition, or event, or circus, or whatever you guys want to call it, all right, with Jake Paul. And it's because you feel insecure. You don't feel confident about the decision that you're making to fight Jake Paul. We all know why you're doing it. We all know. Many of us, we actually get it, all right? But the thing is, Tank, you feel insecure because you're a part of the boxing culture. You came up with these young guys. You feel like they're big brothers, Shakur, Devin Haney, Tia, all those guys, and those guys are starting to surpass you now. All right, and the type of moves that you're making, you just don't feel secure about it.
Meanwhile, Jake Paul continues to show off the fortune he's made in and out of the ring. Known for turning every press appearance into a flex, he recently pulled out his biggest display yet, a $5 million Jacob & Co. Bugatti watch made entirely from sapphire crystal. He wore it with pride during media events, making sure everyone saw just how rare and expensive it was. For Jake, it wasn't just jewelry, it was a statement.
This is like $5 million watch in a $5 million car.
Oh my god, you have 10 million just...
Look at that. Where's the camera?
We need security though, bro. Like
we have it all.
Oh, perfect.
W watch.
Oh, that's green for kick too. I love it.
Yeah.
The numbers behind his lifestyle are staggering. Over his career, Paul has already earned over $100 million in fight purses. In 2023 alone, he pocketed $48 million, not including the $40 million he made when he faced Mike Tyson in a high-profile matchup. He might not have titles or decades in the sport, but financially, he's standing alongside the richest boxers in the world. And this might has given some sort of torture to Tank Davis too, who totally lost himself while blasting Jake's manager over a bet he did not even make.
No, you bet. How much you want to bet? You. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet?
How much I want to bet? I'm betting that you guys put on the biggest event of the year, Tank. I'm not betting on the fight. I'm not betting on the fight.
This your guy.
I'm not betting on the fight.
Oh, okay.
No.
By the way, for people who are talking.
As for Jake Paul, his day-to-day life proves it. Paul lives in a $16 million mansion in Puerto Rico where he surrounds himself with luxury. His garage is filled with exotic cars, including a pair of matching yellow Ferraris. He collects rare watches, hosts extravagant parties, and makes sure that the cameras catch it all. For Jake, the image is part of the fight. If people are talking about his lifestyle, then they're talking about him. But flashy jets and million-dollar watches won't help once the bell rings. Many experts believe Jake is walking into a nightmare against Gervonta Davis. Former world champion Tim Bradley was especially blunt, describing the matchup as completely uneven. He compared Jake and Tank to an elephant and a bee. Yes, Paul might be bigger, but Davis is faster, sharper, and much deadlier.
Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, this about to be the easiest 40 million in Tank's career. The easiest 40 million. Tank fans, stand up. You ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Only if, you know, hey, look, if you ain't signed no NDA, right? If he ain't signed no NDA and saying he can't say what he really got to do, you know what I mean? Because again, rich people, they can fabricate stuff, man. Wealthy people, they can fabricate stuff, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? There's always a possibility with that. Yeah. He's saying that his fights ain't fixed. I get it. Hey, open up them books. We want to see. Give me them contracts and not them fake ones. No, we don't want to see the fake ones. We want to see the ones y'all signed on the day. Yeah, not them fake contracts. Yeah. You prove your innocence and say that it ain't fixed. Because check this out. Tank ain't gonna lose this fight.
According to Bradley and others, Davis will punish Paul badly in the ring. With 30 wins and 28 knockouts, Tank has shown time and again that his power and accuracy overwhelm opponents. Against Paul, who has size but lacks elite technique, analysts expect a brutal outcome. For many, the only suspense is how long Paul can survive before Davis ends the fight.
Hell no. Hell no. Tank ain't losing this fight. Too many holes. Man, Jake don't have enough experience. Yeah, man, this gonna be taking candy from a baby. You know, Jake is missing the rules. See, this is what happened when you don't grow up in the game. When you don't grow up in the game, man, at a young age, this is what happens. You know, you start reading your own press clippings. That's what Jake is doing. You know, fighting this lower level competition, and now he think he them ish. Now he think he the man. He ain't the man. You kidding me? He is not the man. Oh no, yeah. False sense of security. Now he trying to pick on small folks, right?
Still, Paul thrives on being underestimated. Time after time, people said he couldn't do it, yet he keeps selling fights, winning bouts, and cashing massive checks. His supporters argue that his size and unorthodox style could pose problems for Davis. They also note that exhibitions can carry surprises, especially when one fighter is already thinking about retirement. That small chance of an upset keeps the fight intriguing. The buildup has become as entertaining as the fight itself. On one hand, Jake Paul trolls Mayweather, shows off watches, and edits AI clips to make people laugh or shake their heads. On the other hand, Gervonta Davis drops shocking retirement news and declares that the sport he has dominated is already dead. Add the predictions from analysts, the money being thrown around, and the clashing personalities, and it's no wonder this fight has captured so much attention.
Tank knows what he's doing. He was just making all these implications that it's going to be scripted.
You paying me? Are you paying me?
Yeah.
100%?
Let me ask you a question.
I need that extra. He for sure paid him to ask that question.
Brother, that's game. Number one, he was right. He didn't mean that the outcome of the fight was scripted. He's like, all of this guy asking the question, this guy over here, what you just said right there, that's a script, but not the outcome of the fight. You could tell because Aiden showed up, put up that bet, and Tank was like, let's make it 2 million.
You split the bet with me, 250, 250.
Easy. Let's make it $1 million.
Let's make it 2.
2 mil.
There we go. Hey, bro. And I'm going to say this, because the war room, we're Team Tank. I ain't feeling how Jake keep calling Tank Davis dumb, bro.
What makes this matchup unique is the contrast. Paul represents the new era of social media stars crossing into sports, building empires on entertainment and controversy. Davis represents the traditional fighter, skilled, disciplined, and devastating in the ring. Their meeting is not just about who wins or loses, but about what boxing has become in 2025.
I think it's ridiculous. Jake Paul's taking the like he always does. Just from saying I'm going to fight AJ tonight's fighting Gervonta Davis, who's 100 pounds in weight lighter. 100 pounds. Weight divisions in boxing are split up, some of them, the lower weights, by 3 or 4 pounds. All I can say about Jake Paul fighting somebody half his size is he's a bully. Why are you fighting a guy half his size? It's wrong.
Yeah.
He's gone from Krusty the Clown now to Sideshow Bob. He's getting worse. You know what I mean? Like, this is a guy that's just taken a out of the sport, and I don't think this has actually gained much interest. The press conference was dead.
Yeah,
I noticed there wasn't many press there. It's not had a big media coverage.
Yeah.
I think people are finally realising actually that this is a big charade, and yeah, I think I'm not impressed. Gervonta Davis, I think maybe he's had enough of the game.
If Davis wins and retires, it could mark the end of a chapter in boxing history. If Paul shocks the world, it could signal a strange but undeniable shift in how fans view the sport. Either way, the stakes are bigger than just one night in Miami. The fight will be talked about long after the lights go down, and both men know it.
You have a 5'5" lightweight versus a heavyweight Jake Paul, who's really not a boxer with an amateur background and all that, but he's been knocking people out. It's kind of interesting if we knew y'all were trying to knock each other's head off. And we don't know that because Mike Tyson did knock out Roy Jones, Floyd Mayweather, Rock Logan Paul, that kept him standing. We getting tired of that, right? We need confidence. Are you guys going to try to knock each other's heads off? Jake Paul, when you swing at Tank, are you going to try to hit him and knock that little man over the top rope into the damn 5th aisle? Are you going to try to hit him and make his evaporate? Or Tank, are you going to show the world that Jake Paul should not be in the square circle with a real boy?
Paul has proven time and again that he knows how to sell a fight. Whether it's mocking Floyd Mayweather's jet, flexing million-dollar watches, or turning face-offs into memes, he's turned promotion into an art form. Davis, meanwhile, doesn't need to troll or flex. His fists do the talking. That difference will make November 14th one of the most fascinating nights boxing has seen in years.
Question, wait, in fighting, does that matter 2 pounds?
But yeah, it does. It's a massive difference. Massive difference.
You're fighting Gervonta. What do you mean 2.5 pounds, bro? There's a huge difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Fans are left with one burning question. Does Jake Paul's showmanship finally run out against a fighter as lethal as Gervonta Davis? Or does he pull off another shocking moment that cements his place in boxing's wild new chapter? Either way, the stage is set for chaos, drama, and history. Miami will host a fight that has the potential to change how people view boxing forever. So who do you think comes out on top? Jake Paul with his controversy-fueled rise, or Gervonta Davis with his knockout power and possible farewell? Let us know your predictions in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fight breakdowns and updates.